All right, good afternoon to everyone, and today we will be looking at navigating your MS Word, screen. Now, in front of us here, we have our Microsoft Office open, and at the top of the screen, we have the home, the insert, the design, the layout, the reference, the mailings, review, view. Now, if you look critically, my cursor is turning at the center. Now, if you want, at the home section, we have at this area here where you can change the font of your text. We have closely by it, we have where you can increase the font size and other functions. Now, for these functions to take effect, you need to select the particular area where you want that effect to take place. For example, let us go to the left side, to the right side of our sheet, and we are going to select this part as seen. If we come here, we are going to be able to change maybe the font size. As you can see, the effect is taking place at the right corner. Now, if we choose here, we can easily increase the font size as we want. That is not enough. Still, on the home side of this screen, we have an area where you can make the text to be bold. You can make it to be in italics, as you can see the effect taking place if you watch keenly. You can underline the text if you want to, as you have seen, it is underlined. So you must always highlight that environment to see that the effect takes place. If you want this text to move from maybe let's say from the right to the left, let's reduce the font size to say 12. Now, with the text still being highlighted, you need to click here. Here we have the alignment area. If you watch keenly at my mouse, where here it's center aligned. So when you click there, it takes that text to the center. When you click here, left align, it takes the text to the left side. And so that is how you navigate this environment. At the top of this environment, we have bullets. Now, for these bullets here, as we can see them, if we want this section, for example, receive, to have a bullet point, when we click and we have our cursor blinking in front of it, as you see, and you click on this bullet point, it gives it a bullet. We can see a small dot there. It's referred to as a bullet. There is an arrow placed beside this bullet. When clicked on it, you see different types of bullets you want. Do you want arrows? Do you want dashes? Do you want maybe decorated bullets? You can choose. Same here with the number environment. Do you want the points to be in number form, maybe in alphabetical order? Which bullet form do you want? All right, now here, still above this environment, we have the index area. Maybe you decrease the index, the paragraphs, and lots more. Here we can also change the color where my mouse is. So what do we do? If you want to change the color, make sure you highlight the text. I want my name to have a red color. So I come to this environment and I change the color to red. Good. Now, if I want those letters maybe to be in smaller letters, I come to this A. There's a capital A here and a small a with an arrow by it. So you click on it and you choose maybe lowercase. When you click on lowercase, you discover that the writing here has changed to lowercase. Still on that area, if you want to make it case sensitive, maybe it should capitalize each word. You see that the first name starts with a capital letter, the second name starts with a capital letter. So you can always change that environment using the home section. Now, for the design, for the insert section, when you click on insert, it takes you to a whole different picture where you can easily insert tables. Let's take, for example, you want to insert a table. So here you left click and then you select how you want the table to appear. So if you watch keenly, you see the effect taking place. So you have inserted the table. There you can feel the information. Yet still, you can, in the insert area, you can insert pictures. For example, when you click on pictures, maybe you're typing a document and you want to insert a picture. You might come to your pictures or to where you saved the pictures. So let's look at where I saved my pictures. Okay, let's just take a picture like this. Now when you insert the picture, there we have it. Now it's not movable. How do you make it movable? You have to right click on the picture, click on wrap text. When you click on wrap text, you're going to see tight. From there you can easily move with the picture, and you can reduce the size of the picture as you want and place it at any corner of your choice. Okay, so now still on the insert section, we have areas here like the shapes. Maybe you're typing, you want to include shapes. You have different types of shapes here on your Microsoft Word. You can choose any and then you apply on your work. On the design area, it gives you a picture of how you want that page to appear, how you want the design of that page to look like. We have colors, we have the font. Maybe you want to put watermarks. There are many of us always like putting watermarks on our documents so that it should not be stolen. So you can click on the watermark here, and then maybe you choose how it should look like. Maybe don't copy, it depends on you. So you can choose any. Let's take for example, we discover now that at the back of this document we have a watermark appeared here as confidential. That is a watermark. You can type your document and nothing will happen to the watermark, and no one can steal your document because it has been watermarked, and that can only be found in the design area where you have the watermark. You have maybe the page color, the kind of color you want that page to be, and you have the page borders. Now on the page layout, you might choose. On the page layout, we have the margins. This is where you insert margins to your work. We have the orientation. If you want your page to be on landscape or portrait, do you want your page to be like this or like this? So you choose how you want your page. So now I just clicked on landscape, so my page turned to landscape. If I click on portrait, it goes back to portrait. You can number your pages, maybe get the size and everything on the layout. So these are just some few tips for you to navigate. But remember, each time you are working on your computer, especially on a document, you're being advised to always save. Above here we have so many icons. We have the save icon, or you press Ctrl+S, which is a shortcut to save that document. We have the undo. That means maybe you've made an error or you mistakenly deleted something. You can either press Ctrl+Z to undo, or you click on this arrow at the top here. And we have maybe the repeat, Ctrl+Y. Here we have the minimize button. We have the restore, maybe to a full size, and then we have the close. So these are just some few points you should note on your Microsoft maybe display screen where you can save your information. So for your home, make sure you're able to understand the importance of all what we have described in the latter video. Thank you so very much, and see you in the next video.